today we finished doing the subfloor on the second story, as you can see. And we started this on Saturday with me and Amanda and my dad, but it was extremely windy. We got about halfway done. We didn't do any of the last row, and so that's the first thing that me and Jack took care of this morning. Every one of those sheets had to be cut, so that took a while, and then we basically did all that side over there. And then after that, I'll show you what we did. The next thing we did was measure the whole house width, and we cut these and we spread them out the house width apart, and then we lined them up and made them square. Then we drew where the beam's going to be, so we know how big to cut these and how tall the beam is going to be. So the bottom plate right there is metaphorically the top plate of the wall. So we were able to measure, figure out how tall we needed to make those, which we did. As you can see, we did all three. There's one on each end of the house, and then there's one right here in the middle where this back wall comes up over the kitchen next to the stairs. That's why the wall came up above the floor. And the reason that we did this, whenever I originally was planning the house, we're gonna have one giant beam that went all the way from that side to that side. But whenever I sent it to the lumber company for a takeoff, they told me that I needed 3 14-inch beams to span that distance, and they're like $400 a piece. So I didn't want to do that. So that's why we added this wall here in the middle of the house. So the beam is only going to go from the end of the house to here, and then a different beam is going to go from here to the other end of the house. This distance here is about 25 feet. So I didn't need 3 beams, I needed 1. A third of the cost. I have this wall here that I had to buy, no big deal, build. After all that, I think it'll be a start. But I will say that when you are in here now and you see how tall the ceiling is going to be, this place feels really, really big. Can't work in construction and be scared of heights. That's what they keep telling me. Woof. That's why I brought this guy. He told me to say that, by the way. Straight line all the way